Hello class, today's lesson is learning how to make a proportional snowman. So proportion is that the biggest snowball is on the bottom, medium in the middle, and the smallest snowball is on the top. So proportionally, this one is smaller than this one is smaller than this one. And also, we need to fit it inside of our paper in a way that we're going to proportionally cover the whole paper. So first thing that we're going to do is we're going to measure from the top, put your hand like that, and make a little dot after your 4 fingers, okay? Right there. That's where we're going to make a head for our snowman. And when you put your hand on the bottom like this, then proportionally we're going to make that bottom snowball twice as big as the head. So the whole snowball will not fit there. Do you see how we're doing just a shape U, upside down U, like a little hill? So all I did was I took a pencil and I went around my hand, making a shape U. So first thing, we did a little head, and if you need a help or you have a problem making a circle, you can also use a stencil and ask for that, or you can freehand a nice size ball, snowball that is about twice smaller than this. And now all we're gonna do is connect the sides, 1 and 2, to create our nice proportional snowman. The head is a little small the way I drew it, so I'm gonna erase and I'm gonna make my head a little bigger. I think I like that shape better. I'm gonna go ahead and erase. If you make a mistake, you can erase too. Next, I'm gonna sketch my eyes. They're little charcoal black eyes, and you can use a black pencil as well that you have on your tables, and a little triangle snowman nose. And don't forget those charcoal smiling mouth, just made out of little charcoal bits that are pushed into the snow to create a smile. Have you ever made a snowman? We can make a head like this, just a line and upside down U shape, or we can make a funny little head that is coming all the way down like that, maybe with some nice festive fur to keep the snowman warm. And maybe I'll make stripes all the way down and I can color them any way I want. Do you see how I curve my stripes? That looks like there is a volume and shape to the head, so it makes it look more three-dimensional. Don't forget to put the dots, 1, 2, 3. For the buttons, 1, 2, 3. And the hands, let's point our little stick hands up. These are supposed to be branches, so they don't have to be perfect. They can be all different ways. You can design your own. And you can do any other different details for your snowman. For example, to keep him warm, we might want to give him a gift. Maybe give him a cocoa. Oh no, maybe he's gonna melt if he's gonna have a cocoa. Let's don't forget a scarf to keep him warm. Let's do the scarf. You don't want to forget the scarf. It's sort of, draw a scarf is just 2 lines this way. You can divide them so you can color them any way you like. Nice little round circle and 2 lines this way with some stringies coming down. Just like so. Nice little warm scarf. And when you have this finished, and ready. You're gonna be ready to paint in your snowman. So we're gonna start from the sides, and we're gonna add some white paint. And when you load up your white paint, twirl a little brush like this on the side of the plate in a way that you're gonna make a nice point. Do you see how sharp that point looks like now? So I'm not pushing down, I'm not making this kind of shape, I'm not scrubbing, because that just makes a blob and it's not very detailed. What we want to go is detail by that line that we made, so pretty. And we're gonna go carefully, not scrubbing but gently. We're not gonna give our brush a bad haircut. Bad haircut is like this. See how funny it looks like now, my brush? Uh-oh, my brush has a headache. So what I'll do, I'll give her a good haircut, make a point like this, make a point, see? And you can always do it without touching it, so your hands doesn't get dirty, by just scrubbing on the side of the plate. We're just gonna do the sides like that, and you can leave out the middle if you don't want to paint over your buttons. But if you make a mistake and you did paint over your buttons, it's easy to fix it. We can go right over it and make it nice and dark again. Don't worry. So load up some paint, and you're gonna color your snowman on the bottom. And I'm gonna go faster because the video is so long and I wanna give you enough painting time in the class. So I wanna be sure that I don't take the whole class for just the video. I wanna go quicker, but you can go slower. I'm just gonna quickly fill it in. And I painted a little over, so I'm gonna fix it. And then with colorful pencils, you get to, like these watercolor pencils that these are, see, watercolor pencil. You're gonna put in all the different colors of your scarf. Uh-oh, I think I'm gonna paint over my face. But we're not gonna worry about it because I can fix it. I can fix it easily. Look how much brighter the smile is, because watercolor pencil, when it gets wet, it actually looks brighter because the moisture brings out the watercolor inside of the pencil. So don't worry if you paint over your details and your nose, you're gonna paint it right back and it's gonna look even brighter than the first time you did it. Look how much brighter that looks like. And I'm gonna get an orange one to do the nose. And so I have my orange watercolor pencil, and it's very nice and bright for his nose. And I'm even gonna use a pink one just for the tip of the nose. You know how your nose, when you cold, gets red, your nose gets red from cold. And then I'm gonna use this festive little green for my, and maybe I think I'm gonna put little white on it like this, just so I have some shading. And then when I go over it with the green, it will blend in because the watercolor pencil will pick up all that moisture and it's gonna be so much brighter. See, and I'm varying the colors in the Christmassy red and green. This one seems to be pink, but you can pick a red or any color you like. And you see all the shading, the white, and then the blue is still staying on the paper. So I've basically shaded my picture and it looks like values from lightest white to a little bit darker to almost blue. See that shade? It looks like the light is coming from this side and this part of the snowman is in the shadow. Finish painting your head any way you like. Don't forget all the pretty details. You can shade them, okay? And take your time. You can choose your colors. You can make your snowman very festive. Finish him any way you like. You can make him a little friend, like a fir tree even, if you have time. Like a little tiny tree here in the corner. Let me see if I can paint it really quick before I go. Just the letter J going down. Letter J, just like that, little tree friend. And maybe I'll put green over that. See, when you put the green on blue paper, it doesn't show that well, but when you put it over the white, it shows up much better. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. And one last thing, I'm going to add some snow, and I'm just dabbing the tip of my brush and making little dots all over. I'm not making too big of a dot, but if your dot gets really big, you can always fix it by taking a blue pencil or a regular pencil and go over it and making a little snowflake shape from it if it's too big. Okay, you can make it nice and stylized. That's a big word for design. You can create your pretty design. Putting snow everywhere. See how gently I'm touching with just the tip of the brush? I'm not pushing too hard so the line is not too thick. And I'm gonna add some more snow to my tree. And now is your turn. Have a nice time painting.